Hey guys, welcome back to another video of mine. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how I beat my face as a YouTube artist, as a makeup artist. And if you guys like a full coverage, maybe nighttime look, or if you're looking for one, maybe for prom, this might be a good one for you. So if you want to stick around for the process, keep on watching. Okay guys, so this is me without any makeup on. I do have my eyebrows done. I did do them off of camera because they take a little bit longer, but I still haven't carved them, so let's start doing that. Okay, for the products, I will be using a full coverage concealer and a light coverage concealer, and then I'm gonna mix them and apply them under my eyebrow. I do like to use this combination just because I feel like the full coverage concealer makes it look very crispy, but the light concealer doesn't let it get dry. And when I do carve my eyebrow, I do make sure to get a concealer 2 shades lighter than my skin tone, just so it could make it like pop once I do add the eyeshadow. It is my fiance's birthday, and I'm gonna take him out to dinner. We're gonna go to, I think it's called Papados. I think that's how you pronounce it. So I did give him his gifts in the morning, and it was basically just like an outfit, and he's gonna wear that tonight. And I am just looking for my concealer brush. And for my 2 palettes, I will be using these 2 palettes. This is Ravage. I don't know what it is, but it's a palette full of colors. And, oh, dang. And then I'm going to be using this Sour You Doing palette by Beauty Bakari, something like that. And these 2 palettes basically just have mostly all the colors, and this one is more like a brownish color palette. So I'm going to go ahead and start carving my brows. And like I've said, oh no, I messed up. Like I've said on my clients' videos, I do not carve it all the way to the beginning of the brow. I do like maybe about right there. You see how it's not all the way over here? Yeah, just don't go that far. And then I got some concealer on my brow, but we just fixed that. Okay, I carved both of my eyebrows. Then I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer and just apply this on my lids. So I heard that the e.l.f. concealer was better than this, or like it was a dupe for this. And no, I feel like the e.l.f. one really dries on my skin, and this one does not dry at all. So it's a pretty good concealer. So I'm just gonna go ahead and dab all this concealer on my eyelids and then blend it with my beauty blender. And if it looks different, it's alright because I'm just gonna carve the top to make it look similar. Then I'm gonna go ahead and grab a blending brush. This one does have a little bit of pink, but I'm just gonna go into my palette and then just start applying the first shade. So for the shade to not blend ugly or get tacky with concealer, I am going to be patting the shade in, like tapping it in instead of blending it first. And trust the process, because my makeup all look ugly before they get beautiful. Even with my clients, that's why I don't even let my clients look at themselves till they're done, because if they see the process, they might walk out. I'm gonna go ahead and start blending the top once I have applied that shade. And I forgot a step. I'll be back. Okay, so I am back, and the step that I did forget was applying a little bit of bronzer at the beginning of my brow so it could blend a little bit more. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab a light brown and just start blending in. And it might look orange, but once I add the foundation, it will cool down. It is pretty orange just because I didn't dab off any of that more orange shade from this side. Then I'm gonna go again with my other shade and start blending right now that the part where I did add the eyeshadow is dry, so now I could blend. And I did see Daisy Marcus' video on how she beats her face like a pro, and I saw it. I'm like, I'm gonna do that because I know that, like, I mean, every person's makeup is a little bit different. Hers is more, of course, lighter coverage than I would put on my face. And I just want to show you guys how I turn myself basically into a catfish. But yeah, she was my inspo. Okay, so that's good. Then I'm gonna go in the outer corners with a brown shade. So I'm just gonna go ahead and deepen everything. And I probably will bring the black a little bit up, but then go ahead and go in with the first shade and blend that. Okay, so then I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my concealer one more time and just dab right here, just to brighten that one more time. I'm gonna go ahead and blend it with my beauty blender. Then I'm gonna go in with this shade, which is like a champagne. And then I'm gonna go ahead and apply that on my lid. If it's too bright, I might go in a little bit deeper. But this one might look good. I think this looks a little bit too much, but we'll see. I think I need a different brush. I think I might use this one. This might look like a birthday gun, but once it's done, I know it's gonna look better. It's looking better now. And I'm using this blending brush just so it could look like it's, how do I say? Like it's blending not in a clean way, but kind of messy. Okay, so we are done with the eyes. Should I do liner now? Okay, I'm gonna do the liner after my foundation, so let's get started with it. I'm gonna go ahead and clean my face, and I'm just gonna go ahead and wipe away any excess shimmer. Sometimes I wanna go live, like on Facebook and stuff, but I've been making some weird faces. I'm like, no, you can't see the real me. Okay, so this is how it's looking right now. I'm gonna go in with my oil. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with my rosemary oil to hydrate my face. But okay, so I'm gonna go in with my rosemary oil and just apply this all over my face. And I'm just making sure that I do get off like any extra oil that's on my face. I just don't want it to be too oily. Okay, so next step is moisturizer. And the products that I'm using are the same products that I use with my clients. I don't use rosemary oil on my clients though. But the moisturizer and the primer is the same. Now I'm just applying my primer, and I'm just gonna be adding that on under my eyes and on my T-zone area. And I'm just patting this on here. So first product for under my eyes is CoverGirl True Blend Concealer in the shade Butt. And I'm just gonna go ahead and add this to make my ojeras look less dark. So I'm gonna go ahead and tap a little bit of powder on my smile lines. Okay. Then I'm gonna go ahead and blend these two shades together. Just because it is a more night look, I just don't want to look too white when I do take pictures. It is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus in the shade Soft Ivory, and then the Fit Me in the shade 220. So you see this is a little bit more white, and this is a little bit more on the more darker, of course, than this one, and it's a little bit more yellow. I just want this one to have that yellow tone instead of white. So I'm gonna blend it on the back of my hand. Okay, that's good. I think I did put a little bit too much. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and just blend this with my brush, and then I might go on top of that with my beauty blender. And I do have a very small forehead, so let's try not to touch my eyebrow. Foundation is all blended, and I did go ahead and blend it a little bit more with my beauty blender. So this is how my face is looking. Then I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my 2 shades of concealer one more time. Did I do it? Yeah, sorry. I was like, did I do my makeup right? And we're gonna go ahead and start cleaning our brows. So let me blend this real quick. Okay, then I'm gonna go ahead and grab my brush and start cleaning my brow. Okay, then I'm gonna go ahead and blend that. You see how it didn't dry? If I would have used the e.l.f. one, it would have for sure dried right away. I'm gonna go ahead and contour. I think I need to blend this a little bit more. I'm gonna go ahead and contour. I do not like to add a lot of product on my nose, so I'm just gonna go ahead and contour with whatever is left. So I think this is still a little bit too much, but I just make sure to go down where I had put the eyeshadow, and then I just go straight down. Okay. Then I go ahead and blend with my finger. And we're done. Just kidding. Okay, so now for the last set, for the last round of concealer, we're gonna go ahead and just dab it right here in the inner corner to push in that nose contour a little bit more. And yes, this is a lot of product, but it doesn't make my face cakey, and it stays on it. I don't know if you guys have seen that TikTok where the girl's like blending all this foundation and everybody's like, oh no, like she's doing too much. And it's like, that's like me. I love full coverage. Now I'm just gonna go in with my Laura Mercier powder and just dab it under my eyes. And dab. You still gotta trust the process. Cause this is looking a little weird to me too. But we trust him. And just dab the powder all over my face. And if you get powder on your brows, that's even better because they will stay longer. Okay, my face looks good. Now for my bronzer, I'm gonna go ahead and use that same shade that I used on my eyebrows. He has it, remember the one that he had on?
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. So now I'm gonna go ahead and blend out my nose contour a little bit more. Blend. And then blend with the powder. Go ahead and grab my brush again and start dabbing the powder here. This is the Maybelline powder. And I'm gonna go ahead and grab my brush again and just dab that bronzer in. Okay, then I'm gonna go ahead and grab my setting spray and spray on my face. No, it's done. And then I'm gonna make sure that I soak this. That smells bad.
Can I play with the bed?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and just blend it. And the spray brought my face back to life. It's looking a little dry, but I like dry sometimes. It's matte, but it's like not dusty. This setting spray, this is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus, and it's so good. It's kind of related to the Charlotte Tilbury one, and I love it. It makes your skin glow, and I don't know, I just really like it. Okay, and I'm gonna go in with my liner. It's the same brand, the Maybelline Lasting Drama in the shade black. This, if you don't have it, go get it because it's really good. Then I'm gonna go ahead and grab my eyebrow pencil and use it for eyeliner with my hand and start doing the liner. Then I'm gonna go ahead and apply lashes.
Mommy.
Yes.
Can I go get some pickles?
Sure.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I think that's good. You see the difference how it lifted my eye? Do you see it or not? Okay, then I'm gonna do the other eye. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply mascara. You can apply any mascara, it does not have to be a special one. And I'm not sure if I'm gonna add blush. I used to love blush, but can I talk? I used to love blush, but I don't know if I want them now. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply them. I feel like I have not used lashes since a while. I think it has been since literally New Year's. Okay, so that is how it looks now. Now I'm gonna go ahead and grab my blending brush again. Where is it? Okay, so I'm gonna get my blending brush and I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit of brown under my eyes. I don't wanna do something too dramatic under here because I'm gonna be adding eyeliner to my waterline. So now I'm gonna go ahead and do a cat eye right here. I feel like I just can't go out like that. I need more. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a cat eye. Okay, so this is my eye with the eyeliner and then without. You see how it makes it more snatched. And I'm gonna show you guys a little trick that I like. Let me get a little brush. So if you're like me that my eyes water a lot, especially with the eyeliner, I go ahead and grab a little brush and then dab a little bit of powder under it and it will not move. So last step for the eyes, I am going to be applying a little bit of mascara. Okay, so that is it for the eyes. Then I'm going to go ahead, let me just make sure that this dries. I'm going to go ahead and go in. Let me go in with a pink just so I could do a bright highlighter. Not highlighter, blush. I'm gonna go ahead and just apply a little bit of pink.
Wow, I like your makeup.
You love it?
Yeah, it's so pretty and nice and good.
Thank
I
you.
want to do it. Can I do it, Mom?
Yeah. So I'm just gonna go apply. Let me show you guys the shade that I'm using. So it is
Mommy,
this shade. And you just have to dab a little bit on your brush and add it. Don't be afraid. And I'm gonna go ahead and apply a little bit right here. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and spray my face. But I'm not gonna spray, I'm just gonna go ahead and spray my sponge. And then dab it on my face. And my skin looks flawless. Okay, so now for lips. Time to make my lips a little bit bigger.
Whoa.
I did get Botox on top of my lips, so if you guys see me like, I don't know, like I say words differently, it's because I really can't move my mouth a certain way. So my video did stop while I was finishing my lips, but I did end up changing and I put some earrings on and fixed my hair, and I'm just gonna go ahead and add a little bit of rose oil on my hair. And this shirt might be a little bit too low, so I might change it. And this might be the end of the video. If not, I'll take you guys on a date with us. So this is it for now. If you guys like these type of videos and if you guys want more of these videos, make sure to like, subscribe, and make sure to follow all my other socials. Bye.